Hey everyone, if you have a WordPress site, it's impossible not to have heard about the Yoast SEO plugin. Now what most people don't realize is there are two versions of the Yoast SEO plugin. The default plugin is free, which you can download from the WordPress repository, and the second version is a paid premium version of the plugin. And one question I get all the time from clients is Yoast SEO Premium worth the cost? In this video, we're going to deep dive into the features that Yoast SEO Premium delivers, the hidden perks that it has, and whether or not you need to really pay for that premium version of the plugin or if the free version is good enough. So let's get into it. Okay, first things first, you should install an SEO plugin into WordPress. It just makes sense, right? By having a plugin, you're able to optimize your pages and your posts around keywords, as well as just making sure that your meta descriptions and all that good information that Google needs to rank your content is done right. Now, there are a lot of SEO plugins out there, but Yoast SEO is one of the best ones that I would personally recommend, and I do recommend all of my clients to use because the free out-of-the-box version offers a ton of features that just really help make your life easier. And like I said, one of the best things about Yoast SEO, the default plugin, is that it is free. And you can go ahead and download this plugin inside of your plugins section inside of WordPress. You just go to plugins, then you click add a new plugin, and then you can search for Yoast right here. And it's this very first one that comes up, Yoast SEO by Yoast. You can download it. It has a ton of installs, tons of 5-star reviews. Their support's really good. They update the plugin all the time, so it's relatively safe to install. I really wouldn't worry about it, but it is literally one of the best SEO plugins that you can download for WordPress. Once you've set up Yoast SEO and you've activated it, they actually do have a dashboard screen right here that you can see. And this dashboard will give you some insight into how your posts are doing, which ones need improvement, the readability scores. Now you have to remember, this is just Yoast giving you some suggestions. So while they are helpful, some of these things are not actually set in stone. For example, they do a lot of calculated math on how many times the keyword is in your content. That used to matter a lot more 3, 4, 5 years ago. Today, that really doesn't matter that much anymore. Keyword stuffing is just bad all the way around. Google is really looking at intent now more than they're looking at keyword stuffing or how many times a keyword is in your content. Now, these guidelines are good. I would still follow what Yoast SEO is telling you to do, but I would take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. So if you click on your admin dashboard and you go to Yoast SEO, you can see that there's two main big premium features that they kind of tout, right? They're workouts and their redirects. So let's go to the workouts and I'll show you what that is. So inside of workouts, they have two main wizards that they kind of run you through. So the first one is to look at your internal linking structure. Are you actually pushing links to what you would consider your cornerstone pieces? And just to quickly explain what cornerstone means, we're really looking at like a pyramid, right? That very top page or post that you want to get a lot of ranking for would be your cornerstone piece. And then you would build content underneath that pyramid pointing back up with internal links, right? So Yoast SEO Premium is just looking at what you have designated as cornerstone pieces and telling you how many links those pieces of content have. So if we start this workout and we take a look, Yoast is going to populate a lot of posts and pages that we ourselves have deemed as cornerstone content. And then it's going to show you how many links each of these pieces have, right? 301, 27, 46. And then it's going to give you some suggestions on creating more internal links to those cornerstone pieces. Now, did I need to pay $100 a year for it to tell me these things? Probably not. This is great, but I really don't think that this is worth the money just for this feature alone, because if you're doing good SEO, you already have a strategy. You know what that main piece of content is, and then you know what your supplementary pieces of content are going to be, and then you link to it. And if you don't have a strategy with that, come on over to bkacontent.com. We do all of this for you, and that way you don't even have to worry about it anyway. Okay, the second workout wizard that they have is this orphaned content. So orphaned content just simply means that you have content on your website that doesn't have any internal links to it. So there are going to be natural pages that do this, like your terms of use. Like there's going to be some pages on your site that just don't have any internal links, and that's normal. But let's see what Yoast SEO has to say. So I went ahead and I clicked on that button. If we take a look here, it's showing, some of the pieces of content that don't have any internal links. And again, here we go. Terms of use, some of these, there's not a whole lot here. And basically, should you update the article? Should you add some internal links? Thank you. I don't know if that was worth $100 a year for you to tell me about that. There are other plugins out there that can help you to find orphaned pieces of content that are free. And that's going to be kind of the recurring theme here. There are some features that Yoast Premium offers that you can get through some other free plugins, and I'm going to show that to you right now. So the other big thing that Yoast Premium does is redirects. And if I click on that, you'll see here that it has a pretty simplistic redirect menu. You can put it in an old URL, you can put it in a new URL, but the really nice thing about Yoast Premium redirects is that it will do this automatically for you. So what this means is if I change a URL on a page or a post, Yoast Premium is going to automatically create the 301 redirect for me, so I don't ever have to do that manually. Now, I will say this feature alone was why we personally paid for Yoast SEO Premium for several years. However, one of the other biggest free redirection plugins has recently updated to be able to do this automatically for you, and I'm going to show you what that is. So if we go to plugins and we go to add a new plugin, we are going to search for the redirection plugin. And the redirection plugin that you're looking for is this one by John Godley. It's been around forever, has 2 million installs, and he just changed this fairly recently to be able to do the exact same thing that Yoast Premium does. So once you've activated this plugin and you go through the setup wizard, there's one setting that you need to make sure that you turn on. And the setting that I'm talking about is to monitor changes to posts and pages. If you turn these on, then this free redirection plugin is going to do the exact same thing that Yoast Premium would do, which means that it will create automatically a 301 redirect for any URL that you change in your site, which basically ensures that no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to break your website. So this leads us to our massive big question, which I've kind of already answered in this video, is it worth paying for Yoast Premium versus just installing the free plugin? Well, the free plugin is still pretty amazing, right? Inside of the free plugin, you get all of the settings to be able to optimize for a keyword phrase. Now, you can optimize for one keyword phrase with the free one versus on the premium one, you can optimize for 5 keywords. But again, who really cares about that? When you're writing a piece of content, you really are only optimizing for 1 or 2 keywords. So having 5 isn't that big of a deal. You can still make sure it's optimized for those other keywords just by making sure that those keywords are in the content. Do you really need to pay $100 a year for a tool to tell you that? That's up to you. But the free version gives you the ability to do that. It gives you the ability to change your SEO title, your slug, your meta description, and it gives you a readability analysis to help you to understand if your content reads well. And it's just got everything that you need, right? Your schema, your social. It just has all those SEO things that you need to make sure that the meta and the schema are all set up to help Google search to index your content and rank it. Again, Yoast SEO Premium is $99 a year. They have a nice page here which kind of goes over the differences between it. So if you really want a deep dive, you can come to Yoast. You can take a look. They do have a nice chart here at the very bottom which kind of goes over this. So let's just quickly go through these and we can talk about it. So Yoast SEO Premium gives you AI-powered suggestions for your content. The free one does not have that. The premium has the ability to use AI to help you with SEO titles and meta tags. The free one does not have that. We already mentioned this. The free one only lets you target 1 keyword, whereas the premium lets you do up to 5. And then the premium does have the redirect manager versus the free one does not. Again, you can get around that with the free redirections plugin. The premium one does give you some internal link recommendations, whereas the free one does not. Again, if you really are struggling with internal links, maybe that's worth it to you. And then Premium also offers 24/7 support. I don't know why on earth you would need 24/7 support for a SEO plugin, but whatever. And then it also allows you to see your page on Facebook and Twitter. Who really cares about that? So the biggest things that they're showing as differentiators are that AI is baked into Premium versus it not being baked into the free. But let me share a little secret with you guys. You could literally use ChatGPT to help you optimize your titles and your content for free, and ChatGPT is also free. So again, is it worth $99 a year for those couple of extra things that you can easily use other free tools to do for you? I'm being a little sarcastic here, but I don't think it's worth the money, personally, in my opinion. So again, I would just recommend installing the free default version of Yoast SEO, as it has everything that you need to make sure that your website is optimized for SEO and for Google. So while Yoast SEO is a great plugin to help you to optimize the things on the back end of your content, what about the actual optimization of your front-facing content? Well, if you want to learn how to optimize that the right way, make sure that you watch this video where we go over in detail how to insert keywords into your content the right way. So click the link to this video to learn how to do that, and we'll see you over there.